Well, hello everybody.
Hello.
Guess what? It happened again to us.
Yes.
Once again, we were scammed here in the Philippines. We did a video, what, 3 weeks ago maybe, in Bohol. And we had our bank account scammed. We had all kinds of crazy transactions. You can check out the whole video there. But that was one of our Canadian bank accounts that got taken over and money stolen from it, and that was pretty devastating to us because we used that card for everything.
Yeah, and obviously nobody wants that to happen, especially when you're in a foreign country.
Exactly. And now, a couple weeks later, here we are, and we've now started to use our other Canadian bank account, and the exact same thing happened again. See, the thing is when we had the first one, we couldn't tell exactly what transaction would have caused it to get scammed. So it was very hard to figure out the source of the problem.
Because it was it was a little bit ago, like a little whiles ago, so it was hard to remember which bank.
And also, if you were a scammer, you would probably not do it the very next day or the same day. You would probably wait a few days, see what happens. That way it can't be traced back to you. You'll do several other transactions, and maybe another transaction might get blamed for it. And so it's very smart of them to wait a little bit. But in this case, that card hadn't been used in many months. There was no reason for it to be, you know, scammed anywhere else. We knew exactly where it happened. And so it makes sense because it's the exact same place. Sometimes we'd use the card on the previous bank account. And so guess what? We're doing a little investigative reporting here. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're gonna go check it out, see if there's anything suspicious.
There have been other reports. So a lot of people think, oh, you just check where the card goes in, make sure it's not loose or anything, and you should be good. But as you can see in other articles here, like in Makati, where somebody put a fake keyboard over top with an RFID detector in it, so they were able to get the PIN numbers and they can pick up the card. So there are lots of different ways that people can do it other than just where you put your card in. Now, very likely we're gonna go check this out, and they've already removed whatever was there, but why not? We're gonna check it anyway, and let's take a look and see if we can find anything wrong with this ATM that's right by our house. So as you can see here, this is the Tambisan port. We sometimes get to use the boat here when we're going across the Cataclysm, but right now there is no port. So another reason there may not be anything on this bank machine is there is no tourists.
Exactly.
Yeah, because not many people are going to be using this ATM, but here it is. Here is the culprit. Something happened here a couple weeks ago that made our card get scammed. So, yeah, usually you see like a plastic thing on top of that thing. You can check this.
Maybe they would like have put it on top before.
Yeah, exactly. Or slide something in this, but nothing is movable here. Keyboard is the permanent one. There's not one placed over top of it, so that's not there. The last part is the RFID detector, which can be anywhere around that your card would be. So it's usually like there might be a little tab on the side here that doesn't seem right. Something very close to where the card would go. But as you can see, this is looking pretty empty, and it has to be very close. Like your card has to get right near it. Another thing is these rings, but no, ring is permanent. So everything here, as you can see, there's nothing now. Whew. It's very hot in there though.
And there are security cameras.
Yeah, there are security cameras.
And they might have removed it because the port isn't here anymore.
Sure.
So that's why it's like, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah. Well, and if they're really smart, they wait till the power outages happen, which they do happen, and then you slip it on and then you go away and the camera didn't pick anything up because there was no electricity to the camera. You never know. So this is just, you know, a reminder.
Paranoid,
yeah, so. just a little reminder here. Check everything. Don't just check where the card goes in. Check the keypad area. Check for an RFID detector right near where you're going to be putting the card. And be very, very careful, because now we still haven't even got our card from the 15 days or whatever we've been waiting.
Now both of our cards are kind of mute.
Exactly. Right, so now 2 of our Canadian bank accounts are locked out, waiting for new cards.
What kind of, that's
Yeah.
It's very strange, and it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It's very, very unfortunate not have access to any money. But luckily, we still had some in our BDO,
Yeah.
so we have some pesos, so we're good.
I guess it's a good idea if you are like traveling to maybe have multiple cards,
Oh, yeah.
multiple accesses for money, because
Exactly.
if one thing happens to one card, you should have something to fall back onto.
Yep. And when we left Canada, we had 4 bank accounts on purpose for this one reason, that something happens to one or whatever. Problem was, is then we got here and they're like, no, you have to have a Canadian number when you try to do anything on it to confirm it's you doing the transaction. They don't allow you to put any foreign numbers in, and so we kind of got into a position we couldn't use it.
We lost 2 of the accounts.
That's right. So the only bank we had left that we had 2 accounts at, it has as long as you have the app on your phone, it detects it. Doesn't matter what your phone number is, and you can confirm the transactions. But doesn't always seem to work.
Yeah, it's not always 100%.
No, especially with some online smaller purchases, and that's what they get away with. So this time we got nailed with and caught very quickly, because we've been watching our account, was a bunch of Uber transactions. And if you don't know, Philippines does not have Uber. Yeah. So if you see Uber Eats in your transactions in the Philippines, it's not you. No, they use Grab here. So yeah, here we are back at Tambisan. We're really excited for our next adventure. We have some people visiting us here on the island. I know we're gonna have a lot of parties and fun, and we might go to the Malapati cold springs, which is not far, and we haven't been there yet. Yeah, Pauline would love that. So maybe we'll go do some fun stuff like that. But we have a lot of videos planned for you guys, so make sure you are subscribed.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
almost 75,000 subscribers. How crazy is that?
And then soon to 100,000. I almost said a million.
Yeah,
Not that soon,
100,000.
not that soon.
Yeah, you got to get that button from YouTube, you know?
That would be cool.
All right. Oh, Lechon again today. Hello, hello. We're going out tonight, my friend. I'm sorry. Thank you. We have a poker night with a bunch of friends here, just for fun, not for money. And so we're going out tonight. So that's why couldn't have any of that delicious lechon.
Yeah, not today, but at least we know it's there.
Oh yeah, we love getting lechon from him. So that's it for today. Just a short video. Word to the wise. Watch everything at those ATMs, and like a lot of people say in the comments, try to use like apps like Wise and different things like that, where you're not actually using your card. You move the money to one, and then you can, Gcash it and those kind of things. So, all right, guys, we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.